Kolmården is a wildlife park located in the heart of Sweden. Nevertheless, with it being home to some of the world's best rides and attractions too, there is no wonder it is so popular. And so today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Kolmården. Starting off at number 10, we have Bamses flygande matta. And no matter whether you want to control your very own flying carpet or are just looking for a fun family attraction, then this is the ride for you. Similar to such rides as the Dumbos at the Disney parks, as soon as you have stepped aboard your carpet, not only will you spin around in circles, but by using the lever in front of you, you can also rise up and down too. The question is though, do you think you have what it takes to soar through the air? Or are you just going to sit back and enjoy the ride from ground level? Skalmans has invented a brand new flying machine, and it is up to you and the rest of your group to test it on our number 9 spot, Skalmans Flygskola. And despite it looking like a pretty tame family ride, it definitely packs a punch, with you and up to 2 others being able to take flight forwards, which is okay, but also around a pretty sharp bend, causing even the biggest of thrill seekers in the group to put their hands in the air. And so with the awesome theming and surrounding land too, there is no doubt in my mind that this new for 2022 attraction is a must-do for both adults and kids alike. For our number 8 spot on our top 10 list, we are still staying in the world of Bamses, but instead of flying a plane, we are going to dive a car around the woods on Skalmans Bilar. The only thing is though, this is not all easy driving, as along your route not only will you head around many turns, straights and avoid some obstacles along the way, but in addition to this, you will also encounter many road signs warning you about what's ahead. So make sure to keep your eyes on the road if you do not want to drive any of the other passengers on board a little bit crazy. Ding ding. Ahoy there, me hatties, and welcome to our number 7 spot and the most swashbuckling ride at the park, Viktoris, the park's pirate ship. And with my horrendous pirate accent aside, before we do begin to talk about the ride itself, with this attraction being a very common type of spinning pirate ship, if you're heading to the park on a busy day, then we would recommend riding the more unique attractions first. Nevertheless, if you do get a chance to ride, well then you'll definitely not be disappointed, with your boat both rocking up and down as well as spinning completely around, creating an experience which will never ever be forgotten. If you are scared of heights, then skip to number 5. As for our number 6 spot, we have Mini-Hopp, and with it standing at a height of 11 meters in the air, this may be a family drop tower. However, it is definitely not for the faint of heart, yet nor is it your normal drop tower either, as instead of just rising, getting an incredible view across the park, and then dropping again, on Mini-Hopp, as you can probably guess by the name, you will do all of this as well as spinning and bouncing up and down, just like a real rabbit. Isn't that awesome? But also a definite ride for the little thrill seekers in the group. Top 5, and for this position, things are starting to become a lot more yummy. As for our first coaster on the list, we have Godiståget, which is Swedish for candy train. Nevertheless, it is not only the delicious theming which is making me want to ride, but also the fact that no matter whether you are watching, queuing or riding the attraction itself with its 2 laps of fun drops, twists, turns and helixes, you will feel immersed in the fun and enjoyment of this family coaster. Just warning you though in advance, you may get a little, and by a little I mean very, hungry too. You can't have a theme park without a cable car ride, and Kolmården is no exception, as taking our number 4 spot we have Safaribanan, and as you can probably guess by the name, this is not your typical cable car ride. Now of course, like your typical cable car attraction, you can get some spectacular views across the park before returning back into the station. However, what I particularly love about this ride is that it is a safari in the sky, meaning that during your 30-minute journey, you will be able to see all of Kolmården's wildlife, and you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know. That is plain down incredible. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for my personal favourite family coaster at the park, we have Delfinexpressen, and ever since its debut all the way back in 2018, this Vekoma Junior coaster has always been a fan favourite, with once you have climbed the initial 42-foot lift hill, you heading around lots of twists, turns and airtime hills, making it definitely a step up from the bigger rides without getting such thrills as the attractions like Wildfire, and therefore with its rather fishy but 100% awesome car too, there is no doubt in my mind that a trip to Kolmården would be nowhere near complete without a ride. It is time for a good old pirate ship, as for our number 2 spot on our list, we have, and I apologise for my pronunciations throughout the entire video, but in particular this ride, Sjörövarskeppet. And wow, is this ride amazing or what? With you, as long as you feel ship shape, being able to board a pirate ship to then rock back and forth for the duration of the ride. Nevertheless, if you manage to get the front or back row, trust me when I say you will instantly realise why I've decided to put this ride at the number 2 spot on our top 10 list. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in our opinion for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Wildfire. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. But to start from the beginning, as soon as you walk into the park, you will instantly be blown away by not only the ride layout, but the fact that a zoo has got an RMC. And this only continues on the ride itself, with you completing, and get ready for it, a 160-foot drop, 0G stall, 2 hotline rolls, tunnel sections, sharp bank turns, airtime hills, and the list only continues. Therefore, I think it is quite easy to see why this is not only the best ride at the park, but one of the best in the entire world. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.